So we wanted to ensure that there is the equal representation by all states, by all the residents of this nation. Therefore, we are switching to all India, all class composition. We'll be going right down up to the block level and giving vacancies and opportunities to youth to get enrolled for the armed forces. Therefore, improving the overall diversity in the organization. I'm sure this will lead to improved quality. We'll have a very well laid out 3-tier objective assessment of the people who will join the armed forces. There will be a rigorous screening. And of course, at the end of 4 years, we will retain about 25% of these people and 75% will move into the society. Our contribution to society in terms of these 75% moving out of the batch which has come to us, we feel that we'll give to society more skillful, motivated youth who have attained more financial stability than their counterparts in the civil street, and they will be as young as from 21 to 25 years, and they will be easily absorbed by various organizations or by the society. And therefore, we hope we carry out value addition to the quality of youth of this nation. Well, advantages I have already covered. As far as the nation is concerned, it becomes more diverse. It will reflect the true demography of the nation. National integration, it stems out from there only that we have representation from all parts of the country, all districts of the country, and all caste, religions, classes of this nation. Of course, when they go out, we feel that we'll be able to help in nation building by way of providing skilled, disciplined youth to the society after they exit the armed forces. As far as armed forces are concerned, I have already mentioned about the youthful profile. We will have an optimal balance between the youth and experience, and we will harness the benefits of the technical institutions which the country provides to us, rather than retraining most of them for our technical jobs. Of course, we will also bank upon the automation and the AI which is available today to harness this and to improve the transparency. And we will select the best. As far as the Agniveers are concerned, I am sure the youth of this nation will get opportunity to serve the nation, which most people don't get, and they will get the opportunity to imbibe the military discipline, ethos and training, which will become a value addition when they go back. Of course, there will be a good financial package. Agniveer will be more stable than his civilian counterparts when he goes out. I'll just cover the financial package a little later. Of course, he will understand, he will learn, he will do training, he will understand team building, military ethos and camaraderie over the years and become a better individual when he goes out. The model is mostly known to you. It is a 4-year period when these Agniveers will be inducted. It will be a merit-based, all India, all class, pan-India recruitment. There will be no change in the standards of education or physical fitness which are prevalent today. The selected candidates will be enrolled for 4 years, and after 4 years there will be a clean break. 100% will exit at the end of 4 years, and they will opt for permanent cadre absorption at the end of 4 years. So based on our selection process, we will offer 25% of them permanent enrollment in the army. Certain terms and conditions. There will be a separate rank and a distinctive service number and insignia for these Agniveers. There is a composite package which is there. They will be getting 30,000 to 40,000 rupees a month. They will be offered enrollment, permanent enrollment after 4 years, and they will be authorized 30 days of leave per year besides the sick leave on medical advice. And this all recruitment will be part of the Agnipath Scheme. The eligibility is from 17.5 to 21 years, medically and physically fit, standards as per present norms, and of course the education qualifications as required by the armed forces. Pay and allowances, yearly package of about 4.76 lakhs in first year to 6.92 lakhs in the fourth year. All allowances which are applicable to the personal law will be applicable to them, like risk or hardship, clothing, ration, transport. Once they get selected and absorbed as a permanent cadre, then their pay will be fixed as a regular soldier. There are certain conditions, and there is a Seva Nidhi program for them, in which 30% of their monthly emoluments will be compulsorily contributed. Equal amount will be matched by the government. So after 4 years of service, they will get about 11.7 lakhs accumulated amount when they exit from the service. Of course, tying up with financial institutions, banks, that has already happened, and they will be offered certain loans if they want to start their own career once exiting the service. I just want to add few more things. During the period of service to the nation, the Agniveers will be imparted various military skills and experience, discipline, physical fitness, leadership qualities, courage and patriotism. Post this stint of 4 years, the Agniveers will be infused into the civil society, where they can contribute immensely towards the nation building process. The skill gained by each Agniveer will be recognized in a certificate to form part of his unique resume. Agniveers, on completion of 4 years tenure in the prime of their youth, will be mature, self-disciplined, with realization to become better version of himself or herself, both professionally as also personal. The avenues and opportunities that will open up for their progress in the civil world after Agniveer tenure would certainly be a big plus towards nation building. They will be offered an opportunity to apply for permanent enrollment. They will be offered the opportunity. If they want to go up, choice is theirs. These applications will be considered in a centralized manner based on an objective criteria including performance during the 4-year engagement period which they have had. There shall be no entitlement to gratuity and pensionary benefits to these Agniveers. However, they will be provided non-contributory life insurance cover of 48 lakh rupees for the duration of their engagement with the armed forces. We contribute for our insurance. All serving soldiers, they contribute for the insurance for which we are, the amount for which we are insured. However, they will be given non-contributory life insurance cover of 48 lakh rupees. In the end, I just want to reiterate that Army will continue to retain the rich legacy, history, traditions, military values and culture based on the principles of cohesiveness, camaraderie, esprit de corps and the core ethos of Naam, Namak and Nishan. The Agniveers will be fully assimilated and integrated into the organization. I want to again reassure that during the implementation and stabilization of this Agnipath scheme, our operational capabilities and preparedness along the borders and the ability to deal with internal security challenges will be fully maintained. We are confident that this change will bring new vigor and confidence in the Indian Army and make it stronger, more capable and inspired with the future. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Influenced by the economy of the military, I mean, there is a huge amount of the military budget goes into the paying pension and other things to the retired army men. So once this scheme takes over, I think that part will be taken care of in the next few years. So will it also need more budget for the military in the next few years?
Yeah, anyone else who wants to have a similar question on this? Okay.
I just want to have one more question, please. Will it imply that the government will increase the military spending? Because on one side we are cutting down expenses.
Sorry, come again. Rajiv, क्या बता?
Will it mean that the government will increase the military expenditure because there will be savings which will be compared to others?
Okay, first of all, let me clarify the point first. That this exercise has got nothing to do with the budget of the Indian Army. This has got, as of now, it has got no correlation with the budget of the Indian Army. In fact, in the short term, there may be an increase of revenue expenditure than cutting down the expenditure. So when the whole this proposal has been considered, it is not based on the availability of finances for the organization. I have given you the objectives of this organization. In those objectives, money or big finances don't find any place anywhere. I feel the government is there, the armed forces are there as insurance for the security of the nation, and I'm sure whenever required the money will be made available by the government for the armed forces.
Okay, and one more.
Yeah.
So since this scheme was announced, there has been differences of opinion. There's been a debate even from within the military community. It will not bode well for the Indian Army. So on one side the government is saying, maintaining that it will be for the good of the country and the nation. So personally, I want to ask you, which side are you in of this debate?
I would like to answer this question by saying that change is law of nature. If you don't change, you break. We have to embrace change and we have to move with time. Yes, there will be different opinions. Everyone in this country has an opinion, and they must have in a democratic society. We have considered this Agnipath and Agniveer proposals for quite some time. Deliberations have happened with all stakeholders. Pros and cons, advantages, disadvantages have been discussed. And only then the decision at the government level has been taken. And I feel we must give it a chance. Until unless you give it a chance, how will you find whether it is successful or not? Of course, there will be challenges. It is transformational, but it is evolutionary. Things will happen, there will be certain bottlenecks, there may be challenges. We are there to face those challenges. And we will carry out mid-course corrections wherever required. But at the beginning, before we start anything, we can't just put down an idea which has been thought through, which has been analyzed, deliberated, and then brought before the nation.
Pardon me, just one more thing from my side. It's relating to recruitment. So it's been 2 years since the Indian Army has temporarily suspended recruitment of fresh soldiers, right? It's been 2 years since any recruitment was carried out by the Indian Army. So I mean, this is in context to Nagaland. Last year there was a recruitment here. So I believe certain number of youths were selected, went through the past the physical. Now their future, their fate is uncertain. What will be the fate of those youths in the backdrop of this announcement?
Well, to answer your question.
And how many were actually selected that time?
Okay. Yes, there has been no recruitment for quite some time. Firstly, it was impacted by COVID. There were most of the time, about 1.5 years, we have spent in the challenging times of COVID, so it did not happen. Thereafter, this policy was under deliberation. And now this decision has been taken. I just want to share with you that the large number of measures which are being taken by the organization to ensure the optimization of the strength of the army. Those processes, those actions are already side by side happening. That may not be available in the open domain. Yes, there has been delay in recruitment, but I am sure in next about 2 to 3 years, the whole process, as we say today, after 90 days, the recruitment process will begin, and thereafter the induction of the Agniveers will start.